Have you ever looked at something you used to believe and thought, why did that ever matter to me? After 70, life has a way of revealing what's real and what's just noise. In today's video, we're diving into 9 things that stop making sense after 70, beliefs we outgrow, habits we drop, and pressures we finally leave behind. Some of these might make you smile. Others might make you nod in quiet agreement. So stick around, because by the end, you might just feel lighter, wiser, and more free than ever before. 1. Worrying about what others think. Why bother? By the time you're 70, you begin to realize how much energy you wasted caring about other people's opinions. The truth is, most people are too busy thinking about themselves to judge you nearly as harshly as you feared. We've all been there, holding back from wearing that bright shirt, joining that dance class, or even sharing our thoughts just because of what someone might say. But after 70, you learn to let go. Peace comes from within, not from the approval of others. So let me ask you, what's something you've stopped caring about now that you're older? Second, holding onto energy vampires. Have you noticed how some people just drain the life out of you? They complain constantly, spread negativity, or gossip endlessly. After 70, you don't just recognize these energy vampires. You finally have the courage to let them go. Life is too short and too precious to spend with people who leave you feeling empty. You realize that your circle doesn't need to be big. It needs to be nurturing. And if someone doesn't bring you joy, peace, or value, well, it's time to kindly show them the door. 3. Skipping sleep for productivity. Not worth it. Remember the hustle culture mindset? Sleep when you're dead? What nonsense. Now that we're older, we understand that sleep isn't a luxury. It's a lifeline. It improves our memory, boosts our mood, and helps us heal. In fact, good sleep can add years to your life and life to your years. No meeting, late-night TV show, or scrolling session is more valuable than rest. Let me ask, how's your sleep these days? Have you learned to make it a top priority? 4. Living for other people's timelines. Marriage by 30, retirement by 65, grandkids by 70. Who made these rules? Life isn't a checklist, it's a journey, and everyone moves at their own pace. One of the most liberating things after 70 is realizing that you're not late, you're right on time. You can travel solo at 75, fall in love at 80, or learn a new language at 90. So I ask you, what's something society said you should have done by now that you're just starting? 5. Treating food as just fuel. In our younger years, we ate on the go, skipped meals, or indulged mindlessly. But once we hit 70, food becomes more than fuel. It becomes medicine. What we eat directly affects how we feel, how we think, and even how we age. A colorful, nutritious plate isn't just a trend. It's a gift we give to our future self. So next time you sit down for a meal, ask, is this food healing me or hurting me? 6. Being glued to screens. Technology is amazing, don't get me wrong, but after 70, the beauty of the world outside becomes impossible to ignore. Social media notifications can never replace the peace of a quiet garden, the warmth of sunshine, or a heart-to-heart with a loved one. It becomes clear that life happens away from the screen, in the little moments we once overlooked. Put down the phone, step outside. You'll never regret what you see and feel when you're fully present. 7. Arguing or explaining yourself too much. There's a strange relief that comes with age. You stop feeling the need to explain yourself. You don't owe everyone your story, your reasons, or your choices. Peace comes from realizing you don't have to win every argument. Sometimes silence is your greatest power. People will misunderstand you, and that's okay. Your job isn't to convince, It's to live truthfully and let your life speak for itself. 8. Repeating toxic habits. Habits run deep, don't they? But after 70, you truly see which ones helped you and which ones harmed you. Breaking bad habits is tough, but keeping them is even tougher in the long run. You start to choose wisely, stretching instead of snoozing, water over soda, kindness over bitterness. The older you get, the harder these habits are to change, but also the more vital it is to change them. So, what's one habit you've shifted in your golden years? 9. Living without a vision. Just because we're older doesn't mean we stop dreaming. In fact, the most joyful seniors I know still have goals, plans, and a vision for their future. Whether it's taking that long-awaited trip, writing your life story, or learning to paint, having purpose keeps us alive inside. A clear vision gives your days meaning and momentum. So I'll leave you with this. What's your vision for the next 5 years? Because yes, there's still so much ahead.